That's right, they want me to talk to Sergeant Yumi again. Let's see if he had anything else to say. Hey, so as I left yesterday, as I left just now,
How's the investigation going?
a robot said you wanted to talk to me about something.
Still have questions? Go ahead and ask.
No, I'm good,
See you
sorry.
later.
I just thought you had something new since the robot just told me to talk to you. To talk to this Agent Plato person, but I also need to get back to the key. But, this is just here in New Atlantis, though, so I might as well do it. I'm going the wrong way.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. Clear.
Well, that's something. Seriously, now. I want to look up every word. Dictionary to make sure this doesn't happen again.
That your ship that landed now? Up.
Hey, Captain.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave. No, probably not. I have a feeling
Hey, Donna.
today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
There are no more great days. No, I just wanted to check
Don't
on
be a
you.
stranger.
Alright, I have a ship with space on it. You and Tony are welcome aboard.
I hope you're not here to report something. If you are, it means you've seen far too much. The security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility, but we try and do the bulk of the work.
Alright, well, I was asked by UC Security to pick something up.
They've got you doing grunt work, Captain. Hardly the reward I'd expect for saving the city from a terramorph attack.
Yeah, that's just how the world is. You do good work, they just give you more with less time to do it. Sergeant Yumi needed the help, so I volunteered.
Admirable. I bet qualities like that are precisely why you've moved so quickly up the ranks.
I
But
haven't
I'm
moved
sure
up the ranks
stopping
at
a
all.
terramorph invasion didn't hurt your case. In any case, let me fill you in.
No, I'm still
We
a
have
captain.
bed drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis.
Alright, just tell me where to pick it up.
Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done.
Alright
Good
then.
luck with the mission.
Good. It's picking up a package and walking it a few steps to UC security. That I shouldn't need luck with this. I mean, Captain is the rank you enter the Vanguard with. I have yet to receive any promotions. I've gotten some rewards, like my first-class citizenship, but that's not a promotion.
How's the investigation going?
Yeah, I've got your package.
Good work, Captain. Suffice to say, you were overqualified for this job, but given our staffing problems, I'm still glad you showed up. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign?
A good way to find people with initiative.
Oh yeah, once I had a recruit who was basically bred to be UC security. I mean, his favorite book was our training manual. He knew every rule, every procedure, and on top of that was a pinpoint marksman.
Nice.
But he lacked exactly what you are talking about. Initiative. He ended up transferring to a desk job after a year. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
Sounds like a plan. That was the easiest money I've ever made. Right, let's get back to the key then.
Saw your ship coming.
Captain Gabriel, it is pleasant to see you.
Hey, Vasco. Oh, that's right. We were waiting around in town for that.
Good old UC architecture. You can't beat it anywhere in the settled systems.
Friends are putting together a memorial for my wife. I'd forgotten. It's hard caring about things with her around, without her around.
You entered the city.
Oh my god, shut up. Right, do I have anything else that needs to be done in New Atlantis? I guess we'll just kill some time around here. Oh, at the clinic, okay. Oh, the stretch? Oh, I think that's an Aquila, isn't it? Where's this? Oh, also an Aquila. No, thank you. Eruditio, Ebside, Aquila, Neon. Distress call somewhere. Oh, I have to find more news stories for her. Well, I haven't had any more to add, so... There we go. That's somewhere else. Investigate brownouts in the well. Talk to bartender at the viewport. And a scientist by a tree. I think that's here as well. Alright, let's inquire at Reliant Medical. Unless... Oh, nope, it is a specific office on Gagarin. Got it. Then we're not doing that. Frank Rennick? Neon, okay. James Newell. Also Neon. Heaven Anastas? Also Neon. Interesting. Catherine Lucian. Neon. Wow. Really have a lot of people to talk to in Neon. Also Neon. About this Borealis person. Let me guess, Neon? Yep, Neon. Trevor. Neon? Mars, alright. A handful of things that need to be done on Mars. Alright, the bartender at the viewport. That's here, right? Okay, good.
Yes?
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
Business seems to be booming for you.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide.
Well, I've got to give this a try.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo.
Ah.
Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
You should go talk to security, see if you can get what's yours.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Alright, sure sounds like you need a helping hand.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
I'm here for you, I'll do whatever I can.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not... expecting you, or anyone, to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Don't worry, I'll figure something out.
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
Alright. Well, I'll
See you
see
around.
about getting what you need.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around.
I'm not a civilian.
There's something I can help you with?
You've got some cargo that was impounded, I need to access to it.
Yeah, I can't really just let you in there.
Yeah, you really can. I'm sure we can work something out.
I hear you.
What's the harm if you help me?
I'd like to help you. I really would.
There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I could lose my job over it. If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it?
Got it.
1 second. All right, make it quick.
Thank you. Nope. Okay.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
I don't want to sound desperate, but any luck finding my cargo? Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
I have a present for you.
Oh, no way. You really got it?
I really did.
I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't.
I'm persuasive. Don't worry, no one died getting this.
I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's not worth either of us murdering over. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really? Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Alright, thank you.
Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
I'm gonna try this drink that you just gave me. I think it was called Supernova? That's not bad, but it doesn't quite compete with velocity.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
I could use a drink.
Lucky for you, that is literally my job. What can I get you?
Interesting. Not sure why you have Terra Brews here, but alright. Yeah, I'll take a new arrival. Right, have a good day.
Catch you later.
Indeed. Right, I think Sergeant Yumi wanted to talk about something else. And there was some sort of scientist with a tree. But Sergeant Yumi is like right over here, so... Ow.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale.
I'm looking for work if you have any.
Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost.
What's that?
Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps.
Where's this Dawn's Roost? Well, yeah, I'm sure I can do that for you.
Thank you, Captain. Always appreciate it when you lend a hand. Let me know when the matter's resolved.
No, what's Dawn's Roost?
A restaurant over in the residential district. Caters to a very fancy clientele. It's the kind of place
Obviously
where
not,
folks
if there
come in
was a
different
fight there.
sizes, depending on the food.
Alright, well,
See you later, Captain.
take care, Yumi. Oh, you know what? There was a Terra Brew right over here, right?
Yes?
Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
I'd like to place an order, please.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Alright, I'll take a cappuccino, please. Thank you.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
I do hope you are enjoying your time. All of our signature dishes are unique to the Roost. You won't find anything like them anywhere else.
Well, I'm here about a fight that happened at your restaurant.
A most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio had been dining here together for quite some time. So, it was surprising to see them at each other's throats.
You know anything about a stolen wedding ring?
I wasn't witness to any theft, and both men were wearing rings, if I recall correctly.
These two men dined together?
Oh, yes, quite often. They had a usual table over in the far corner, with all the traditional accoutrements. Music, candles, wine. You see where I'm going with this. But this time the two had barely sat down before the argument got heated. Thankfully, security stepped in before anyone got hurt.
Well, I need to find one of the patrons involved. Apparently he stole something.
I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there.
Alright, and may I take a look at the menu, please?
Yes, of course.
Alright, interesting, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
I'm not... I probably won't.
I see you wearing that neural amp.
Last minute check. Breath? Check. Shower? Cap?
Check and double check.
Lucky shed.
It's never let me down.
Oh,
You
leave
are
that
ready for
daddy,
some shock
that
and
liar,
awe,
that
girl.
manipulator,
He won't know what's hit him.
Man who's charged you with theft?
Yes, the man who... Wait, what? He's accusing me of theft? The nerve of that Lothario! 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter!
What happened at Dawn's Roost?
It was supposed to be a romantic dinner, our last, before we pledged our lives to each other. But an hour before, I decided to do some cleaning to calm my nerves. I picked up a pair of pants he left on the floor, and out falls a napkin from the Dawn's Roost with a number written on the back. To think he had the audacity to schedule a date with me at the same restaurant? I was livid! Still, I went to the date and held it together just long enough for the waiter to serve us, then I went off!
You said it had a number written on it. Just because someone gave him their number doesn't mean that he did anything. You two were dating?
Not just dating, betrothed. And I have the engagement ring to prove it.
Ah. Is there any chance you two can patch things up?
No. There are some things in life that cannot be repaired. Cheating is his way of saying, I don't love you. And without love, what's the point?
It doesn't sound like he actually cheated, but he claims that you stole that ring.
He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return.
Let's see, I could persuade you to do that, but the time and place that the player comes from, an engagement ring is a gift. It is considered good form if you break off an engagement to return it, but there's no obligation or expectation of such a thing. It was indeed a gift, so yeah. Agreed, there's no crime here. I'll tell Sergeant Yumi you're free to go.
I'm glad you could see reason. This ring is going to fund a very long vacation across the settled systems. Maybe I'll even take pictures.
Romance isn't dead. Might be in hospice care, but not dead.
It's date night.
As soon as my assistant finishes packing my things, I'm taking the first tram to the spaceport.
Where's the exit? There it
I'm
is.
so glad I'm not single anymore.
There is something you don't see every day.
And to me, it is something you see every day. Practically.
How can I help you, Captain? Captain.
Yeah, I finished my investigation into the fight at Dawn's Roost.
Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back?
No, the ring wasn't stolen, it was gifted.
Really? I should have known this was a waste of time the moment I laid eyes on that drunk. That's on me.
No, you have to follow up on
Without
these
saying
things.
names, there are some people in this city who treat us like their personal security service. But you know how it goes. Sometimes we protect, other times we serve. Either way, I'm still going to pay you for your time. Here, take this. It's well deserved.
Thank you. You know what, I'm just gonna go home and wait. Oh, does it? Okay. I suppose I'll wait at the lodge, it seems.
Good to see you again.
You guys gonna pick anything up?
The lodge feels a little colder than it used to.
Well, you could put more wood on the fire.
Thank you for helping me out with the artifacts.
Yep, wait until Memorial.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So, instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind, but what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive searching sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
I'm just going to say it. Sarah didn't just die, she was murdered. We will never forgive those responsible for Sarah's death. It was more than just Constellation's chair. She was the best among us. And I won't stop until that Starborn bastard pays for what he's done.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something. I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
It's fine, Noel, thank you.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
I don't often speak about what I believe. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for him. So it's up to us
We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from it. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private.
You all might not like thinking about this, but when we die, everything about us breaks down, decomposes, gets eaten up by insects and microbes. Or due to the lack of a biosphere, we're simply carried away by space and time until we sizzle in a distant sun's corona or get pulled in some gravitational field and coalesce with other debris. Not comforting, huh? But I disagree. Do you know what I find uncomfortable? The thought that after I die, the universe is just going to stand still forever. Could you imagine? The fact is that the universe goes on, that life goes on, that things do not just sit still. That right there is the comfort that I need. Yeah, we die, and some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care, not because it's evil, but because it's infinite. Ever expanding. And who wouldn't want to be a part of infinity? Even if it's just for a short while. Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we were born, do we? Of course not. We emerge from the universe as we return to it. And for one beautiful moment, we are here together.
Yes, that certainly was an interesting perspective, Barrett.
Jay should just away. I'm gonna talk to him.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
What do you mean?
After the shock of what happened faded, I have felt nothing else. Just a numbness.
Ah. A lot of us are in shock. It's normal.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... it is not the same. I cannot explain why.
You don't have to.
I am not sure I am making sense.
You are. You're making perfect sense, Andresia. There's no right way to feel.
Thank you. If you are free soon, could we talk? I am reminded of how different Constellation works compared to what I am used to. This is harder than I expected.
You wanted to talk. Not right this second. All right.
Hi.
Hey.
So many people here. So many people saying goodbye.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Is this supposed to make everything okay? Make everyone feel better?
No, but if we drift apart now, we won't be able to help each other.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
You're not alone, Cora. We're here for you.
I just feel like I want to be a million light years away from everyone. I want to be alone for a while, okay?
Understandable.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
No drinks. You can give my round to the void.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
Yeah, see you, Vlad.
Aye.
Is it quieter in the lodge, or is it just me?
Yeah, it's quieter.
Death is a bastard. Comes for us all. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it, he turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad story, huh?
It's okay to admit you're sad, son. You don't need a story.
Yeah, you got me. I hate funerals.
Alright.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma. I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
That's right, Vasco.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
That won't be necessary.
Very well.
And to see what's next for the distraught Victor Gabriel, you'll have to tune into the next episode of Starfield Interplanetary Diplomacy, starring yours truly, some guy you've never heard of, as Mr. Victor Gabriel.